road again, and today we are headed out to California, to San Diego. We're going on a special trip to celebrate our graduation. Megan just graduated. Hooray! And I am just a couple weeks from graduating, so we are going on our graduation trip. We are going out to San Diego and to Legoland, so it should be a really fun trip. What are you excited about?
I'm excited to go Legoland and the zoo and the beach.
We made it to San Diego. It was kind of a long drive, and the traffic was, of course, terrible coming in because it's California. And the girls mostly did good. Isla had some trouble at the end because she was very tired. We got to our hotel, and we're making hot pockets for dinner because we are hungry. Good morning, Yellow Band fans. Today, we are just getting up, getting ready for the day. I am here at the fitness center doing some elliptical before we head out like normal. I'm the only person who uses hotel fitness centers, so I'm the only one here. It's not a bad fitness center. There's an elliptical and a bike and a treadmill and some free weights. That's about it, but pretty good. So we're going to do this. San Diego doesn't get rolling until about 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to exercise, then we'll get some breakfast here at the hotel, and then we'll start working on getting headed down probably to Old Town San Diego. Made it to Old Town San Diego. We are going to start back here with the Mormon Battalion site, and then we're going to go down and see some of the rest of Old Town. Lunch in Old Town, we went back to the hotel. We tried to take a nap. Isla did actually take a nap for a little while, and then we came out here to Mission Beach. So we're just here on Mission Beach now. I'm just going to be here for a little bit of the evening. We have just arrived at the San Diego Zoo. So we're about to go in. They are just about to open the gates here in a few minutes. And we're going to head in and see some animals. It's Isla's first time at a zoo. Alright, so we've been going through the zoo and we stopped and we had our lunch and now we are on the bus tour. So we're just about to head out on the bus to go around the perimeter of the zoo. Are you having fun, Lucy?
Yeah.
What have you liked?
I like seeing the first, the flamingos.
The flamingos?
Yeah.
Everybody ready? I'm not. Where are we going? Let's see, where are we going? Are we in the sky? Okay, so we've just been going around the zoo some more, and now we are riding on the Sky Fari, which are the little gondola cars. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Are you scared?
No.
No?
Not
Good.
this time.
Not this time. This is our second time. Hey, baby. Hi. Finished up at the zoo. We were there from basically opening. We were there right when they opened, and then we stayed until almost right when they were closing. They were making the announcements that we needed to leave.
There was like 10 minutes left, I think.
Yep.
We were actually leaving.
So we were there for a long time. We saw a lot of animals, did a lot of things. Sounds like Isla is tired now. And we went to a place called Pizzeria Luigi's for dinner, which we found from Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. And that was some really good pizza. Yeah. And now we're just headed back to the hotel to go to sleep because we are tired. Good morning again, Yellow Van fans. We have eaten breakfast and left the hotel, and now we are on our way to Cabrillo National Monument, and we just pulled up, and they I don't think have opened the gates yet, so there's a little line of cars here, but just like 4 or 5 in front of us, and then we're going to be headed into the National Monument. Lucy's excited. She gets to do Junior Ranger today, which she hasn't done in quite a while, so it should be a fun day. So we went up and we saw the lighthouse and we went out to the whale watching point, but we didn't see any whales. I don't think they're there right now. And now we are walking on the Bayside Trail. Down that road, which we thought was the Bayside Trail, and it does go to the Bayside Trail, but when you actually get to the Bayside Trail, it is not paved, it's just gravelly. So Megan and Isla have headed back with the stroller, and Lucy and I are continuing on the Bayside Trail. Up at Cabrillo National Monument. Everybody had a really good time there, and now we're on our way to lunch at Crazy Burger.
So I got this. It's a
Then the destination is on your
badge, and you can see, if I put it a little bit closer, you can see right there, or it is a ship.
So we're going to close out the San Diego vlog here because we are headed towards Legoland, and we're going to put that on a different video. So I just wanted to kind of recap some things from this San Diego trip. So first thing we did when we got in, well, we went to our hotel. But then the next day we went to Old Town and we went to the Mormon Battalion site. What did you think of that?
I love it. It's one of my favorite places to go in Old Town. Just because they do a really nice tour, and it's not like a boring tour. It's like interactive, and they have a good storyline, and like it's very engaging.
It's a super well designed,
it's very well designed,
visitor center experience. You're going to go through everything.
Yeah, and at the end, the kids like it because you can pan for gold, so it's fun. I really like it.
Yeah. And then we did some other stuff around Old Town, but most things were closed because we were there in the middle of the week before the summertime, which is a good time to go because there aren't a lot of people,
it wasn't
but
busy.
There wasn't too much going on in Old Town. We basically just walked around in there.
Yeah, we went to a few shops and we got lunch. Coyote Cafe, I think.
Coyote Cafe. And yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was super good. I got the California burrito.
And I got the California tacos.
They were both really good.
Yeah. I mean, they're basically the same thing.
Right, but they were good.
And then we went to, that afternoon, evening time, we went to Mission Beach, which is probably like the most popular beach in San Diego. So we just played there in the water and the sand. And right there is Belmont Park, which is like an old school like beach.
Like Midway kind of thing.
With rides and things like that. We didn't do anything there because it was basically closing out, and we're doing all our ride stuff in Legoland. And so the next day we went to the zoo, which I think was Megan's favorite part of this trip so far.
Yeah, I really liked the zoo. It's a really, really nice zoo. And I like that they included like a bus ride in the Skytram in your entrance.
Yeah.
Which was nice. Those were fun things to do. And
yeah,
they have a new splash pad that just opened a few weeks ago, which was super, super nice. The girls really liked that area, which we did at the end.
Yeah, so you probably saw in the vlog them crawling around and running around in the splash pad. Lucy was kind of timid at first about the splash pad, but once she got into it, she had a lot of fun. And there's lots and lots of animals, obviously, because it's a huge zoo, and you walk a lot. But they do have like this bus, the kangaroo bus, that you can take to a few different stops too. We didn't do that. We only did the like bus tour ride, which just goes around the perimeter of the park, and then the rest we just walked around. And like you said, there's like the sky tram, so you can go over the top. I thought we'd be able to see animals from there, but you actually can't see animals from there.
Yeah, it's more of just a way to get you from one end of the park to the other. Just because the park is so big, you really do. Yeah, especially if you're with little kids, you probably do want to utilize some of the transportation options.
Yeah.
I think they said it's like a 3-mile walk if you walk all the way around the outside. That's not even with just like going into the other trails. That's just the perimeter.
Yeah, and our stroller was too big to go on to the sky tram, but you can take smaller strollers on it. What was your favorite animal at the park?
I loved seeing the giraffes just because they're always my favorite, but the flamingos were also really, really cool. They were some of the brightest flamingos that I have ever seen.
They said they were the species that's the brightest pink.
But all the animals were really fun. It was fun to see the hippos. We got to see them like out, which they said you don't usually get to see.
Yeah. Hippos. And yeah, so it was mostly looking at animals.
Yep.
And then playing at the splash pad at the end. And then after the zoo, we went to a place called Pizzeria Luigi's, which we found from Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, which is how we like to find our divey restaurants to go to. And we had really good pizza there. It was super yummy. That was what we did that day. We didn't do anything that night.
No, we just
were very
crashed. We were
tired. And then the next day, we went to Cabrillo National Monument, which is a national monument that's like at Point Loma, I think it's called, which is kind of a peninsula off of San Diego. The Cabrillo National Monument is named for the European explorer who found the San Diego like harbor area, and so there's a museum there and there's a statue for him, and then you can go to the lighthouse, which is the old Point Loma lighthouse, and that was really cool because you could go inside and go up these spiral staircases, and then there was a hike there that Lucy and I did, and the hike is about, it's just under 2 miles round trip. And so Lucy did the whole thing, even though she got really tired. She and I did that whole thing, and that was pretty fun. And the sun came out during that time and burned us because it had been really cloudy that day, and then
chilly.
Came out and burned us. And so we spent quite a while there.
We were there
like, almost the whole day.
Yeah, we were there with the tide pools. We got there when it opened at 9, and I think we left around 2.
Yeah, yep. Because we were aiming to be there about at the low tide.
Yeah.
So we could go to the tide pools and see the little critters that were in there. That was quite fun.
That was super fun, yeah.
So we weren't really planning on doing that this trip, but we found it, and some of the other things we were planning to do, we decided we couldn't really make work, and so we did that, and I'm really glad that we did.
Me too.
It was super fun.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Lucy did the Junior Ranger there, and yeah, it's a really well put together national monument. Then we went to Crazy Burger, which was another place from Triple D, and that one had crazy burgers, plus like different exotic meats and stuff. And then we went to the park. We were going to go to the beach, but it was really cloudy again and looked like it might rain. We just went and played at a park. So what do you think of San Diego?
I love San Diego.
It's super fun. Traffic's lame.
Yeah, traffic is bad. But I feel like we still have a lot of things that we would like to do. And so it's a city I feel like you can come back to so many times and always find new things to do, and still go and you could also go back and do the things that you've already done once, and they would still be fun and exciting. And there's a huge variety, right? Like there's tons of museums, there's historic sites, there's outdoorsy things, there's like zoos, there's all kinds of things.
Beaches, of course.
Beaches, yeah. Like there's something for everybody.
We didn't even go surfing.
Yeah, and we didn't go to any of the theme parks that were there. Like
Yeah,
down
we
in San
didn't
Diego.
even do SeaWorld, which is probably the main attraction in there. So yeah, there's still tons of things that we could come back and do. It's a really fun place to vacation, but I wouldn't want to live here because the traffic is lame.
Not great.
But yeah, so that's going to close out San Diego for us, but now we are headed up to Carlsbad, and in the next vlog we will be doing Legoland.